see, me say the ekosu nyina ne baby free ba no. Onkan nya obi na wonya obi ho na wonkan tia obi. Na emu me wo se nyina ye de ani to ho. Na ye ka asem ni si baby ye wo se sie. Anya na the first time I gana pa coach. And anya na the first time you go into a situation that we feel say it is bad for the national team and we need to turn things around. You bet me I go back to Tunisia 2005, Brian qualified for African Cup of Nations. The decision we took us at that time to overturn Ghana football, even 2006, you go African Cup of Nations, you know, you free move in the group stage. And I woke up, you know, you go surpass performances. You know. Look at how it continued. Twice with the mind. In appointing Otto, you see, let's go back a little bit and discuss how everything came about.
Okay.
Mr. Okraku befa the GFA presidency, no, Oba na kwesi apia na coach. Then the decision not to continue with kwesi apia no, ebai. Me no kroni nyame enimie. 2019. A lot of Ghanaians were saying kwesi apia na ade. Yenya kwesi apia kwan. Yenye ni say. You see, say ya preko kase Ghanaians are emotional. I mean no nim komo we no ati ase the entire Ghanaians are sometimes emotional. Kwesi apia nko na kwesi apia jana kwa mane ko. Then Kurt decided to say, okay, yankofa Sika Kono Fanny Day. Emra. The decision to bring in Sika Kono was not something that Obekane say a Sumasiga and a Sumasi Juma. Kurt, if you really know him well, Adebako Pepani say Obama young people opportunities to explore. Ope ni anymore. And as you see our baby say,
yeah.
Sound on open Juma. Which to me, that time na Ghana for nyina so di nkomo say as a coach na ye for mo nyina na mo free Ghana has because the conversation was broni cry afa bi eye after kwesi apia ya fa ehuni pamfa ne beye. But you look at the circle of coaches as at that time couple amam force there bi maso konadu untimi ma e ma beye adwuma no kwesi apia cry de okọ so last time cry as at that time he was even out of the picture. Na Sika Kono de Kotoko Akobo Africa Aba. One of the campaigns I'm here sure say after 2008 and 2006 Kotoko Abo in terms of the CAF Confederations Cup omani ajebo ne bo ho pa yes ade no. Na team ne purposeful. Richard Senanu.
Yeah.
Kwame Bonsu Conte, Sonia Yakuba. She Kraus ana bo no epuli omode omoba. The first 20 minutes to 30 minutes. If you tell me Sena CK our identity as at that time in Kotoko, I'll tell you yes. You were always expecting Kotoko. So almost first 30 minutes or more, the way they will press you and create chances, they important. I'm not saying as hard as CK Akona Yenya Day. You mount the opportunity. So that's my day. But in no time, CK Akona proved to us that he was not ready.
Okay.
And you want to so. Ancho won osi Sika Tranchen. Sika Tranchen dia. Then the talk about Matrema Kwe. Let's go for tried and tested.
Yeah.
And who popoye no mudru mika no mode kofa Milovan Ravach de ne yede. Ebai. Ana nyoma koye bubruja second coming. Ija dem
koye.
Anfa. Ana Milodi yede. Ana se debi. Let's continue with what we started with young Ghanaian coaches. Okay, Otto or Germany. Yenen enkase some few games in an playoff games be about Boca Crown. Otto ne mede. Emebo fama ye ne moye. And Otto bebo the two-legged affair. You see, where Ghanaians I feel sometimes are overly emotional. Otto boss are two-legged affair ni wie ye. President to one president Tamfun. I no fool Otto catch Otto say Otto person me dey dey
me dey maw
Ghana for bia to di Otuado achi obia bo Otuado abaso
say na ekoye
Otuado yem fa World Cup
wa sha Nigeria
Otuado yem fa World Cup obia di and ye call World Cup Now, even after the World Cup, certain Ghanaians were pushing for Otuado to stay on. Because after the World Cup, near Afcon,
yeah.
Ivory Coast. Then Otuado now took the decision, he said that he wants to part ways with the Ghana Football Association in Ghana Black Stars. Not dream on the family. No doubt about that. Sometimes you leave when the applause. I was sorry, boy, and some demand. I know Jah Okoye. But you see, Chris Hughton became a disaster of a topic because it was a measure between a political appointment and what the FA they want. Let us be honest. Chris Hughton or Akomeah say no, government intervention was involved.
Abai who?
Because Abai thought that Wakofa Sika Aba, Wakofa Otto Aba. Okay, yes, we had the Chris Hughton. Before Chris Hughton became the manager of or the coach of the Black Stars, Kwesi Appiah was discussed. Yes, Kwesi Appiah was discussed again as at that time.
Wow.
But because I say also in the tenure of Mr. Okraku na Kwesi Appiah on an intimidated ya, Omantimi Anto Asubi. Then right after that, no kasi yansan fani maybe it raises a lot of questions. Kaka. Then okay, who has been closer to the team? And not Chris Hughton, your technical director, the ma Otto. Or no kwadia. Okay, it makes sense. So the engineer and ministry will also put okay, Chris Hughton, no farmer, and Chris Hughton the bed. That was a disaster. Why Ivory Coast? Disaster. Near Bogan be rare. When was the first half na player could dress room but not one can say be do my pa be changes aye. Disaster. Tournament I say top 3 na be qualify. The better so third the kra no. Yentimi near the be fie. It ye hono as a buy lose plot kakra.
Yeah.
Now the FA takes charge again.
Yenkoya die no.
Na FA sakofa Otuado. Kurt traveled all the way to Germany to speak with Otto because Obilivi said Adina Otto started here. Or twice a day. Me to me, whatever decision Kurt took between that period of time, no, any Chris Hughton no be shame fin no. Me na maintain Ghana for us because obi or their call World Cup, but Otto na decided say at least on one person a day. Ojinanche Kenya sa after the World Cup, no one can also continue. So Otto need to know.
But
the moment how do you be back to a different style, a different approach, a lot of things. Because Chris Hughton Nankasa so one ideas are or the year Juma. Then they go and speak to Otto and Otto. And this is the idea of Kurt Okraku and the GFA to give young managers chance. Akomeah Jemfi. I will not wrong them because yan yet na Akomeah say kasi a man for opportunities. And penny for that and more Juma. But now somebody comes in and decides to say, okay, let me give them a chance. Meaning he's giving them a shot for all of Ghanaians to wait and say, baby, I'm not saying day. And 2 of them not turning outside in any day.
How much is home to me? Yams a young coach is ready, and what you may see higher.
101.3.
He said, maybe I'm coming no.
I say, Ubi and trust to
and Kurt supported the GFA supported you, the ESCO supported you. It got to a time when you watch it too, when you did not qualify for the AFCON.
Yeah.
But they made a vivid point. They say you are playing the World Cup qualification. What if you say yes, someone? Nippon no, but no one team in fine your day and qualify. Would only team no save yourself and save your job by qualifying us for what? The World Cup. I know yes, Hedjumano. It's a GDNS have back. GDN back na FA president. Okay, on more pitfalls. It would be there's some more technical members in bed
and count.
Say the bear will do me dear wood in no bed near the technical team will count
to my support
near the count. Nobody can convince me that the FA never supported local coaches or coaches or me young as a dear.
God, you hope you be our man.
I mean, get mobile and more appointed like Kingston as under 17 coach. So, as a model, look at how closer he has gotten to the team. Stephen Appiah, look at how close and Black Stars day. On your part of the management committee.
Yeah.
You see, look, he's giving every single person that has played a part in Ghanaian football an opportunity. But just maybe these are coaches oka say be no monya right for the moment. Meaning we be adwin say no. Initially the idea was right, but I think the testing was the wrong time.
Okay.
Obia a mistake. The FA and one or two blunders in terms of the coaches they've appointed.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is about getting it right. Who becomes next? Otto. And commodity in a course. Austria game ni now Otto unofficially said you man on to asu biem. It's no better now an okase o di fufu de nsa na edi. O di more the fork na edi. The odi bian onim whatever has happened.
Yeah,
it is I say in some no kind of kra no. Hwe do oka say strikers no monko busa Pep Guardiola kwan. You see, look at certain statements we are not making up. I say the results doesn't reflect the hey Otto. So the FA was also frustrated with the way no city here in Yoma and translating the performances into the Casanova press conference or Bekana. Also, I said the communication no problem kakra. But the ministry stepped into this particular matter because 2014 I didn't see under this particular government work up no money anyo. Ehon no sule muntari ko bo obi asum no. Ehon ne this cafe play ko Brazil. So they don't want to leave a dent
to that
on their image. So this is the time to restore the trust of Ghanaians. Kapo aban we ba so no nya ne born nso o. Ade ba ko mo ya ade wo ho pa ne say ade a public ne kase e pe no. O man ne pe no e no be ade ayi dai. O man ne nyina se import wado. Minister tam ne bag no say Germany saw. Whatever that will happen between the $500,000 they will pay.
Yes, who meet you.
And I system more fundraising for World Cup on Omutimu kakra de komana 30 million. Omutimu half. So the ministry have come back again, stepped into the matters, and believe that this is something that we need to save our public image from it. Okay. So this is a broad discussion about what the ministry have played their part. Anyhow, the GFA has also played their part. But in a nutshell, everyone makes a mistake. Even the club you support. Team one acquired team appointed coaches bear 6 and 7. In bear 1 year, 2 years. Still now support it team.
That's so.
What catch us here Sakio
Zomareska.
Let me see me Sakio Nano. Ona no crowd, ya done cry chain, nipa no crowd techiri.
But
so sometimes that one nobody you see I've not said nobody should criticize couple Pia me am tie kra no Otto no the appointment in the crowd questions over it,
sure,
including Sika corner increase shooting. But me issue near say what is the way forward, and I think say ye ba ebiemu a me be discuss and nyoma e behind the scenes and what the way forward will be in this particular regard. The bimu say was ankoye in 10 couple is he taking decisions is not a sin. Enya bone itikwanya so ka mende
no
and now this is not che whether it has come aba
well mamemra